Hey guys, this is Casey up at Schafer's in Pinconning. Just want to introduce myself and show you the Traverse here. I just got done driving it. It's a really nice car. I do think you guys are going to like it. Let me start, I guess. I'll do a walk around on the outside of the car first. So, as far as like the overall condition of the body, it looks to be in pretty good shape. There's only a couple little spots I found that, frankly, for being an 8-year-old vehicle, I think it's probably in above average shape. So here, there's one little tiny spot right there, like probably the size of my pinky nail. But like usually, as far as like rust goes, you'd find it mostly on the bottom of the door. There's a couple spots where the paint's chipped on the bottom of the driver's door, but and well, kind of on the driver's side, but that's really not bad. It's not really crunchy or anything. It's just the paint's chipped. But the lift gate, that's usually like if you have a rusty vehicle, this is usually where you'll find it. Like if it is going to be all crunchy and rusty, and this one's solid. I don't even like there's no paint chips or anything, so that's a really good sign. And then on the passenger side doors, that's kind of the other spot are the doors, and I mean these look as good as you could hope for them to really look at. Like I said, for an 8-year-old vehicle from Michigan and like the Midwest. So that's usually like the first spot, or one of the first spots I go to look at. The other spot is up above the windshield. Don't see any like rust bubbles or anything there. That looks perfect. And then on the front of the hood, that's another spot that I look for, and that looks perfect too. So as far as, like I said, the body condition, I'm really happy with it, and I think you guys would be too. It's got the little like the daytime running lights and little fog lights at the bottom. There's a couple little spots where the paint got touched up, a couple little scratches by the wheel well, but again, that's just all cosmetic stuff that we do price in accordingly, like to the condition of the vehicle. Instead of like spending all the money to fix it and stuff, we just price it a little better. We still do have to clean it, so bear with me there. We haven't had this one for too long. This little storage compartment in the back. And then if you guys for some reason didn't have all the kids, you could fold these back seats down. They fold down a little more, but I can't reach all the way. And the two seats in the middle have to go ahead just like 1 inch, and then those seats in the back will fold flat. But it's got these really nice floor liners, which, like I said, we still got to clean, so bear with me on that. I would definitely get it all cleaned up and vacuumed for you, because once the floor mats are good and the vacuuming's done and everything, this thing will look really good. Doesn't smell like smoke or anything like that. It's really, like I said, the interior condition's pretty nice. Like I said, these just need like they slide on these tracks here. So if you move these ahead like 1 inch, these back seats will fold all the way flat. But yeah, here's your 3 seats in the very back row, the 2 captain's chairs in the middle, and then the 2 up front. And the cloth, upholstery, all that stuff is in really good shape. I don't see any rips or tears. I don't see any big stains or anything. It just kind of needs a regular cleaning. And then the headliner itself looks good too. It's got climate control for the back, which you can lock to only control it from the front, but you can also unlock it. And like if you wanted to let the kids control it in the back, you can do all that from up front, whether you want to allow them to do it or not. Lots of leg room though. They're pretty roomy vehicles. A cup holder. I did test all the windows and like the power doors, door locks and everything. All that's working good. Cruise control. It's got a power seat. Tested all that out. So you're good there. Looks like it's got remote start. That's what that button right there is. I did not test it yet, so I still got to test it out, but it looks like it's got it. Got these little storage compartments in the center console area. Oh, and this one does have heated seats too. So yeah, you just hit these. This one will do just the backrest, and then this one will do like the seat itself, and then the backrest too. And there's medium, high, and low setting. The only thing I noticed as far as like the interior, there's this one tiny little, looks like a burn hole on the very edge of the passenger seat. But like I said, it must have been some kind of fluke or something, because it does not stink like cigarette smoke or anything. So that threw me off a little seeing that, but again, that's the type of thing we do price in. Little bit over 88,000, going on 89,000 miles. Radio works good too. It's got this touchscreen radio. Heat, AC, tested those out. Everything's good there. So yeah, like I said, we still gotta clean it up. Once that's done, I think this thing will look really good. Tire wise too, there's still a fair amount of tread. I'd say they're probably in the second half of their life for the tires, but they do still have like a decent amount of tread left on them. So based on what I'm seeing here, I think you'd have a pretty fair amount of time before you'd have to put tires. I don't know, maybe a year and a half. That's just an estimate as far as just from my experience, but I think you'd be good for a little while with the tires that are on it. Or if you did get new ones, those would make some really good backups in case you ever needed them. So, oh, and it has the backup sensors in the back. Those will beep, if anything's behind you. It does have a backup camera too. That's what that guy is. And of course, I think you already know this, but it is an all-wheel drive model, so it'll get through the snow and everything real well up north where you guys are at. It's got roof rails if you want to carry on some stuff on top. So yeah, I think that about covers it, guys. I just wanted to do a good walk around so you could see it. If you got any other questions, please let me know. But otherwise, like I said, I think once we get it all the way cleaned up and stuff, you'll really like it. Oh, one last little thing, I just noticed it. A couple little scuffs here on the mirror. Nothing like really to write home about it. I didn't notice it till just now, but yeah, got that too. So I will talk to you guys again soon though, and I appreciate you watching the video, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.